What's up, guys? This is Paul. Hope you're having a great day. I'm driving, so if I don't look at the camera, I apologize, but I wanted to get a quick message out. Today's message is the 3 commitments that can help you build more residual income and create more success inside of a home-based business. I've been building a business from home for about 20 years, and thankfully, I've had enough success to be able to be at home full-time for a long time now. I've completely been able to remove the need to ever have a job again, which I'm super thankful for. That's all made possible by residual income. So these 3 keys have really helped. The first commitment is to commit with your money. There's a phrase that I picked up from a great marketer a while back that says, when people pay, they pay attention. What I found on my journey, especially in the beginning, I was so nervous about whether it would work or not. I would just dip my toe in the water. I wouldn't go all in, as they say, with my business opportunity. I wouldn't buy all the products. I wouldn't just get all in, is basically the point. And it wasn't until I decided to do that, to commit fully with my money, that I gained an extra level of commitment that gave me motivation to actually do the things that were required. We were on a conference call this morning, and one of the topics was high ticket purchases and the downsides of those, and sometimes the upsides. And one of the upsides is one of our members, Albie, he mentioned on the call today. He said, I found that when I pay a lot of money to join something, I'm a lot more committed to actually make that thing work. And I was like, that makes sense. Human beings are motivated by hope of gain and fear of loss. And in a lot of cases, the fear of loss is a much bigger motivator. So when you commit financially, even to the point where you stretch yourself a little bit, a lot of times that fear of losing your investment will kick in and drive you to do things that you might not otherwise have done. So you want to commit with your money. The second C is you want to commit with your voice. And specifically what I mean by this is when I started publicly voicing what I was going to do, I started a conference call, and I started saying every day, this is the vision, freedom. We're going to build freedom. We're going to build residual income. We're going to build enough residual income that we can be free. And then every day I'm repeating that publicly so that other people are hearing my commitment. I'll tell you what that did for me is it made it so I was extremely motivated to do the things I needed to do during the day so that I didn't have to show up with shame not having fulfilled my commitment. This is committing publicly, committing with your voice. My friend Brett has a phrase that says, your ego is not your amigo. And I like that phrase. However, the truth is we all have an ego. And when people get started building a business from home, one of the things that I've noticed both in myself and in the many, many people I've worked with who have gotten started is that there's this thing where sometimes companies will say, hey, you want to connect with people that you know and invite them. Are you open to looking at a way to generate some income? And there is a lot of times extreme fear in doing this, extreme fear, and it's a big hesitation. Now, the big question is why? Why is there that fear there? Here's my theory. It's because we have an ego. We don't want people to look down upon us. We feel like that would be damaging our ego, right? So we want to get over that. One way to do that is to just use your voice to commit your goal to someone outside of yourself. Now, you don't have to do it publicly like I did, although that would be beneficial, probably. You can commit to a business partner, you can commit to a coach, you can commit to a family member, someone that you care about their perception of you, so that when you make that commitment, your ego wants to maintain its healthy status in their eyes. This is a great motivator, I think. So commit with your money, commit with your voice. And then the last thing, and this applies to residual income specifically, you want to commit to your community. That's either building a community of your own or being a part of a community that you're already in. Why do you want to do this? I'll tell you there's a couple of reasons. One is when you commit to plugging into whatever community it is that you're a part of, you're going to hear things that are going to inspire you. You're going to hear things that are going to motivate you. You're going to be reminded why it was that you got started in the first place. You're going to be encouraged. You're going to be lifted up. You're going to be basically just grown so that you can move forward through all of the hard times. There will be hard times. There will be times where you feel like you don't want to move forward. You want to quit. It's too hard. Being in a community that helps restore your faith, restore your vision, is invaluable on being able to stay on that journey to building residual income. So you want to commit to community. That's the psychological aspect to it. But the other aspect to it is, if you're going to be building residual income, one thing that I've learned is that residual income is all about the people. It's about people being excited and happy for the thing that they bought, for the community that they're in. If you can plug in and help build that, not only are you getting benefit for yourself, but you're also helping to solidify and stabilize that residual income, because all those benefits that you're getting, you're showing up on a continual basis to help provide to others. Those are three keys, three commitments that can help you build more residual income. Commit with your money, go all in, whatever that is. Commit at the highest level that you can without being financially irresponsible, of course. Commit with your voice, and then commit to your community. Thank you so much for watching this video. Love and appreciate you. I know you've got greatness within. If this message was of value to you, please comment below. Consider sharing this content, and I will catch you in the next piece of content. Love you. Bye for now.